picture of Charlie Kirk. They've known since they recovered the gun, at least. Like I said, they'll get DNA off of that, and they said there's some shell casings. Brass really shows fingerprints. So if he's using brass cartridges, a full metal jacketed cartridge, he will have his fingerprints all over that. And a lot of people say, well, he probably, roll my window down, he probably didn't, he probably wore gloves. Yeah, he wore gloves that he did the shooting, but did he wear gloves every time he handled the weapon, bought the ammunition, touched the ammunition, and all that? I don't know. What I'm gonna do, I do know is someone has bought me a pizza and wants me to try it for their pizza place, but they don't have she said they don't have a low carb option, but she would like me to try it today, and it's gonna be ready in about 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Be on here for about another 8 or 9 minutes. Nobody's here yet, just me talking to me, but maybe later someone will know what we're talking about. But I said, we'll get the thinnest crust you can, and I'll see what I can do. I know people that will take scissors out and they'll get a pizza and they'll kind of cut into the crust and peel back the crust for carbs. Sometimes just eat the pizza, I guess. I don't know. Once again, I'm not talking to you. I say sometimes for me, I guess just eat the pizza. Just eat the pizza. And I'm going to drink water with the pizza, so I'm not going to have a Coca-Cola or a 7-Up or a Sprite or a Fanta or any of those. I did lose my keys, not these keys, because I have them for driving, but I lost a set of keys in my car, and I guess that's a good sign to clean out my car, right? They fell. I can't find them. So, look at the obvious place, like between the seats. Probably fell behind. I probably, took them out of my ignition and tossed them, and they probably went over the seats. I got to look back there. But I hope everyone's having a good weekend. They did catch the shooter. I guess he confessed to his father. His father, they said he held him. So I know he said, hey, son, no, don't leave. You got to take care of this problem. The son looks like he's a slender fella. Maybe the dad's a little bit bigger. Maybe the dad grabbed him. Maybe the dad retrieved one of their many handguns. They said they had a lot of handguns and rifles at the parents' house. And maybe he got a pistol out. And one thing to be careful, though, if a family member starts feeling some guilt and they come up to you and they say, I'm so sad, I did a naughty thing, or I did a terrible thing, I did a tragic thing. In this case, it could be something as simple as I embezzled $40 out of the cash pouch at my job at the donut shop. That's not too bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad. But if you confess something like that, we probably feel a lot of guilt. A lot of people say, I'm so angry, I could kill so-and-so and never have any guilt, or I can do this. I know I can pick up and do this. But have you ever done it before? Have you ever done that before? Have you ever shot a weapon at a human being, a human image? Even if you hate them, you're probably later on going to feel some guilt, some regret, and you go tell someone about it, and they might say, oh, Dad, let me tell you what happened. I did this, and this. Oh my God, son, what are you going to do? I don't know. Pull the gun, bam, it shoots Dad. Sometimes they'll confess to what they did, and they will do a murder or suicide, so you gotta be careful. So just hopefully you don't have a relative that's doing that kind of a thing. Most of us probably do not. But he was arrested. Good. Let's see, what else is going on today? I got a pretty good gig that came up. Probably going to work on it. I have 4 lines to memorize. I think I already have them memorized. So the 4 lines are basically the same as it was for the audition, with a little bit of a tweak to that. And I think I already pretty much have memorized. It's one of the things where I can, record myself saying the lines, push the button, and listen to it as I drive for the day before, and I'll have it all down. That's what I do. How do you memorize your lines? I type it out, I read it out, I type it out. I'll type it 3 or 4 times onto the computer, and then I'll take one of the copies and I'll print it, and then I'll use that as my memorization one, and I'll do it that way. So I got that. I had to drive there 25 minutes. It's in Pomona. Drive back 25 minutes, depends on traffic. Could be a little bit longer both ways. And I'll probably be there about 3 hours or so, she said. So I always say if it's 3 hours, I always say hour for drive, hour for drive back, 3 hours, which will turn out to maybe be 4 hours, so maybe about 6 hours. But, $2,100 for 6 hours, I'll take that all day. Thankful to get the work. Someone else just wrote me as we're talking here. Anyone is there, thank you for being here. Please don't forget, Friday is a great day to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like, share. Someone did like. Thank you. It wasn't me this time, but thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. 4 people on now. It's gone from 0 to 1 to 0 to 1 to 2 to 5. Now we're at 4, and that's fine. So this was an impromptu go live. I'll probably be on for another 4 hours. Someone wrote something. Huh? I don't know. Maybe this would say, "Hi." Have you noticed that the some of the stuff is lined up for failure? I think like HOE is really close to HOW. You might write ho, or you write HI for high, for hello, shortness for high, it's high. And you might hit HO, dangerous. But please don't forget, subscribe, like, and share, and put your comments. I don't know if I checked that yesterday. Someone took that off there. I don't know if maybe it was a typo. If you use voice to text, is it a voice-o? I don't know. Voice over is VO, so I don't know. Come on, buddy, go get a shave and put on a nice shirt. Hi, hit the gym or something. Looks like this Jon Stewart guy's probably ready to get moved off of there. He needs to go to the gym. He needs to shave. Maybe he needs to shave his vagina. I don't know. Let's get rid of that guy, don't you think? Let's have a quick vote. Yep, let's get rid of him. So what I'm doing now is, if you are mentally ill, I'm just going to get rid of you like that. Bop, 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 bop. Now, I don't know if I get rid of him here. Will I get rid of him everywhere? Maybe. Because it's none of his business if I have to grow a little facial hair for an acting role. Does he grow facial hair? I probably about as much facial hair as his mom. No, I think his mom's a little more bushy. She got a bushy muffin? I don't know. But let's get rid of that guy, because he's not a very interesting person. Let's get rid of that guy. Jon Stewart, bye. And he, she, or it is gone. Yeah, a lot of these guys write this kind of stuff. They determine that the majority of those that are internet trolls have been molested by their family members. Sad. This is one of the common core things. This is what makes you get on there and argue with people. Start maybe crying if they say something about you. You get angry if they say something about you. What is the common core thing they find? Molestations. Terrible. I'm not saying it's making light of that. That's a horrible thing. I hope nobody gets molested. Unfortunately, I know that they do. But that's one of the common core things. And also with that TDS, often they were molested by a family member or some adult male that is in some kind of a superior to them, but kind of an authoritarian role with them. Yeah. Hey, bud, I'm just curious if you. Okay, should we get rid of this guy too? I don't know. He likes. I guess he's into poo-poo. Maybe he's one of those guys, the scat fellas, the ones that want somebody to put poo-poo on their face. We had one guy that had done that, and he got kicked out of the military because they considered him a sexual deviant. He got one of those traffic cones like this, and he put it on his nose and taped it all over him, and he hired a working gal to make poo-poo in the top of the cone. It would go like this, and it would pop right on his face. It looks like that to be, maybe that's him. Yeah, Tugbug sounds like he's probably homosexual, which is fine. Tug is usually referred to, rub and tug. You go to back massage at a massage parlor, they tug your genitalia. So that might be him. I don't know. Guys that like to talk about poo-poo and tugging are usually 99.9.6% deviant homosexual. So that's probably him. He's probably deviant. Should we get rid of him? There's only 2 of us on here, probably me and him. Let's get out. I vote. Get rid of him. So let's do this. This is our new tradition. If you write stupid stuff, if you're mentally ill, we'll go ahead and remove you. And I did. I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes. Anyhow, so it was an impromptu thing. I had to go move some money that I received from Zelle into my savings account. I moved that into my checking account, and then I thought, I want to go ahead and move some of that into my IRA account. And there's a glitch; it wasn't letting me do it. I had to fill out a new form. When you have a IRA with Wells Fargo and you don't have them handle the account for you, where you make your own trades, you do your own research. you don't get any help from them. You can call them and say, hey, I was just wondering if I want to pull $1,000 out of my IRA, how do I do it? They'll give you that kind of help, but I can't. They can help you things like, hey, there's a mutual fund out here for a healthcare company in Arkansas, and I see that I can buy. That they are accepting people to buy that. Would that be good? They can't tell me. Would that could that be good potentially? There's always the potential for loss. But anyway, I think what I'm gonna do now is start my automobile and drive over to a place to get that pizza. I'm gonna be doing. She wants me to try their pizza. They're talking about coming out with a keto crust. Maybe it'll be cauliflower. I don't know. I'm not really much into the cauliflower, so maybe I will check that. Maybe she wants me to try this one and then try that other one. I did one it wasn't for YouTube, but they had a pan crust and they came out with a low carb pan crust. Usually if you get a low carb thing, it's going to be thin, and it's going to be made with some kind of maybe almond flour or something that's not the traditional flour. You never know. You just never know. So, yeah, so we'll see what this all is about. I'll let you know what I think. I'm not filming this for my channel. I'm just going to try it, and then if I do like this pizza, I guess she wants me to try the other one. If I like the other one, I'm going to film that one, because everybody knows what a thin crust or a hand-tossed pizza crust will taste like. So everybody have a great day. Hopefully this weekend's upon us. It is the weekend. Are you excited for the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend? For me, let's see, tomorrow I plan to squish a bunch of aluminum cans that have been accumulating in my house. I wasn't able to squish the cans because I only had one good working leg. Now I have two good working legs or feet. I can smack that foot that was sore right on top of those cans and squish them down flat. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I tried to get rid of Tug Bug. It didn't work. I guess he seems to be a poop guy. I think he's one of those scat fellas, like I said. I think he likes to have people go number 2 on his head or his face. Remove. Put user in timeout. I should have just removed him all the way. Okay, he is now. I deleted the message. It's only deleting his message one at a time. Let me go ahead and see about hiding him. Usually if you hide them, they'll leave, because their goal is to write stupid stuff on your channel. In his case, it's stupid shit. I don't know. But they write stupid stuff on your channel, and if you block them, I think I blocked the first person. The second person, I blocked the guy about the gym. And then when I tried to do the second one, sometimes it won't block them. Maybe they're a friend or affiliated with the channel. You can't block them, but you can keep them from posting. And their goal is to post stupid stuff on your channel. A lot of times it's violent stuff or anti-Trump stuff. I don't really get much anti-Biden, so it's usually anti-Trump. And that's how they get their thrills. So if I want to get rid of that, which, yeah, usually I do, I want to get rid of them. I usually give them a couple of warnings, hey, knock that off. But now I don't give warnings. I just go, I think. Some people, I won't even notice it. They'll be writing something stupid, and I'm having a good conversation with somebody on live, and someone will say, hey, can you block this guy? And oh, what did he say? And I look, oh, yeah, okay, you're right, block. But I guess their goal is to be annoying to my channel and to write stupid stuff. I guess what they'll do is they'll leave my channel and go to someone else's channel, bother them there. I don't have a team like Mr. Beast or something that goes through and just removes the idiots on there. Yeah, I think there's like about, I don't know, I think there's 10 of them that work full-time just removing garbage from the channel. So I'm sure he has a lot of spam blockers on there. I would imagine, wouldn't you? He's a multi-millionaire. So I'm sure he has spam blocking on there and all that. But yeah, I got rid of that guy. I got rid of his comments, so that usually makes them drop off. Take care, everyone. Have a nice weekend. I may log back on this evening. Got a lot of stuff to do. Busy weekend. Busy is good, usually, except for sometimes you want to take a nap.